Metric mania, science standards. Determine the central ideas or conclusions of a text. Provide an accurate and objective summary of the text. Follow precisely a multi-step procedure when carrying out experiments, taking measurements, or performing technical tasks. 7.3, investigate law of conservation of mass by measuring and comparing the mass of a substance before and after the change of state. Our I can statements. I can learn different measurement vocabulary and how to convert basic measurements up and down the step diagram. So I can convert measurements and know the differences between each metric measurement. I know I will have it when I can convert and use measurements without using the step diagram. Lesson 1, which we have already gone through, is Monday and Tuesday's assignments. This is our step diagram. We have a basic unit right here. Okay, with our basic unit, we have our tens, hundreds, thousands going to the left, and then our tens of our tens, and then our hundreds, and then our thousands. Okay, so each one of these going to the right is 1/10, 1/100th, and 1/1000th part of a unit. Okay, so when you're looking at it, you're going to think 1/110th is going to be getting smaller. 1/100th is going to be smaller than this. 1/1000th is smaller. Okay, now here you're going to have 10 times as much as tens, then 100 times more, and then 1,000th times more. Which is longer? Each one of these represent a problem. You can take and highlight it, or you can take and change it to a different color. 1 mile or 1 kilometer, 1 yard or 1 meter, 1 inch or 1 centimeter. Right here, we have an example of inches and centimeters for you to look at. Now, we have our prefix and our base unit. Our prefix is kilo, and then our base unit would be meter. Kilo, meter. Prefix, base unit. Kilo means 1,000, okay? So it takes 1,000 meters to equal 1 kilometer. 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. Centi is our prefix, meters is our base unit. Centi is 100. Centimeters, also expressed as cm. Then we have 1 meter equals 1,000 millimeters, okay? So 1/1000th is milli, 1,000. So it's also expressed as mm. So right here on this particular slide, you're going to determine which one is bigger by looking at how much it is. So we have 1 meter, which is 100 centimeters, or 105 centimeters. Which one is going to be bigger? You can change the color or you can highlight it. You can also enter a text box with the 3 little dots on your right-hand corner, and you can go down and select a shape and circle it as well. Now on B, we have 4 kilometers or 4,400 meters. Kilo, remember, is what? How many meters? 1,000 meters. So 4 kilometers or 4,400 meters. Which one is bigger? C, 12 centimeters or 102 millimeters. Okay, so to get this right here, we would say we have 12 centimeters or 102 millimeters. Which one would be bigger? 1,200 millimeters or 1 meter. Which one is going to be bigger? So 1 meter equals 1,000 millimeters. Remember, prefix, base unit. Okay, so when you're looking at this, 1,200 millimeters or 1 meter, which one is going to be bigger? How many millimeters are in 1 centimeter? So this is our centimeter representation. Each number, 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3 is our centimeters. The dashes in between is our millimeters. Okay, so 1 centimeter equals how many millimeters? 10 millimeters. What is the length of the line in centimeters? What is our length of line in centimeters? We are looking at this blue line now. So how many centimeters do we have here? 2 point what? Now, I want you to tell me how many millimeters altogether there are. And then put it here. Now, what is the length of the line to the nearest centimeter? Would we round this down to 2 or would we round it up to 3? Put your answer right there. Now you're going to practice determining which one is greater than, less than, or equal to for each one of these problems. So as you go through, you will be given the chance to select the proper answer. Same here. So 1 liter equals how many milliliters? What's milli again? How much does milli represent? We have 160 centimeters. How many millimeters would be in that? So 160 times 10 equals how many millimeters? Okay, we have 14 kilometers. So that's 14 times 10 equals how many meters? 14 times kilo. How much is a kilo again? 14 times that number equals that many meters. Okay? 109 grams equals blank kilograms. So if you're going to take and you're going to move the grams up, how many kilograms is that going to make? Same here, you're going to convert 250 meters into kilometers. Okay? And then we're going to take and we're going to determine once more which one is, if it's greater than, less than, or equal to. Now right here, you're going to take and you're going to write the correct abbreviations right on these. Now this says try the conversions using the latter method. With this right here, I don't want you to worry about the liters or the milliliters, okay? I don't want you to worry about the kilograms or milligrams. I just want you to focus on just the grams and the meters and centimeters and millimeters, okay? So if it has, so you'll do all of these right here. You won't do 15, you will not do 16, you will not do 17, you will do 18, 19, you will do 20, you will do 21, you will not do 22, you will do 23, and you will do 24. Now, you're going to practice some more. Greater than, less than, or equal to. Which ones will these be? Okay? Which one is going to be longer? You can circle it or you can change the color. 1 mile or 1 kilometer. Which one's going to be longer? You circle it or you can change it to a different color. Okay? So complete each statement. 1 mile has how many kilometers? 1 yard has how many meters? 1 inch has how many centimeters? Okay? The basic unit of the metric system is in the what? Blank, and is represented by the lowercase blank. So is the metric system measured in grams? Is it measured in meters, or is it measured in what else was our measurement in here on our step ladder? Is it meters, liters, or grams? Our metric system, is it measured in meters, liters, and grams? And then you're going to tell me what the abbreviation for it is here. The meter is defined as the blank traveled by the blank in an absolute vacuum of this right here. You do not have to do this one. So you can just write skip on each one and put my initials, okay? 5, it says complete each statement. 1 kilometer equals blank meters. 1 mile equals blank centimeters. 1 meter equals blank millimeters. This one you do need to find out. Then, once again, we're going to practice reading our centimeters. So we have our centimeters, 0, 1, 2, 3. And then we have our millimeters, which are going to be our small ones right here. And then you're going to determine if you need to take and round this. Does this need to be rounded down to 2 centimeters or up to 3 centimeters? Okay. For your homework, you're going to tell me what does each one of these represent right here. Then you're going to tell me 1 meter equals how many centimeters. 1 centimeter equals how many millimeters. Okay. 1 kilometer equals how many meters. Okay. Which measurement is the largest? You're going to take and you're going to highlight, change the color of it, or circle the correct answer. So for A, you have 14 millimeters or 1 centimeter. So on and so forth. A through F, that's all you're doing is you're determining which one is the largest one. You can circle it, you can change it colors, you can highlight it, whatever you feel comfortable doing. Okay? Now this is something that we will be doing in class, okay? So do not worry about this unless you have this stuff at home. Okay, if you have an unsharpened pencil at home, then you can measure it, including the eraser. Then you're going to get your height in centimeters and your height in meters. You're going to find the distance between 2 index cards. And once again, like I said, we can work on this together in class. If you cannot answer all the questions, we will work together in pairs on this particular answer, on this particular slide. Okay? Now, something I want you to do on here for your homework is to continue. Okay, so for this right here, you're going to take and you're going to write the units in the smallest to the largest size right here. Then you're going to tell me what the abbreviations are for each one of these, okay? And then you're going to tell me what these are, okay? You're going to say write in the missing numerals. So as you see, you have 1 meter equals blank DM. So you're going to refer back up to the step ladder and you're going to decide 1 meter. You have 1 meter and you're going to go up to decameter. So you have 1 meter is your basic. You're going to go over 1. Okay. So then you're going to express it. You're going to write the way that's supposed to be written on this particular empty thing. Now, when you go to write it in here, you might have to empty the delete the line and then put it in so it doesn't mess it up. But this is how you do it, okay? So right here, you're gonna have 2 meters equals blank millimeters, okay? Now you're gonna see over here for this one, you're gonna have a number and then it's gonna carry over this way. Okay, so you have 1,000 millimeters equals blank meters. Okay, so these right here, all these abbreviations right here, go to these problems right here. Okay, if you have any questions about that, please let me know so that you're not confused. Now, your scavenger hunt, we are going to be doing this in class together in an in-class lab. We will be trying to work as many problems, at least 20 problems at the very least. I want you to get at least 20 problems done in class and practicing your conversions. And this is what these are for. And we'll get into more detail on that here shortly. But at your at-home work, what you're going to do is you're going to list 20 problems. You're going to give me 20 things. You're going to measure 20 things. Then you're going to tell me what the measurement is. And then you're going to say, I'm going to convert my couch size in feet to millimeters or to centimeters. And you're going to show me that conversion on this particular line. So right here, we're revisiting this step diagram again. You're going to practice doing the step diagram with the starting and ending points again, just as conversion practice shows here. Okay, this once more is more conversion practice. I do not want you to worry about the milliliters, the liters to milliliters, okay? You don't have to do this one right here, okay? And you don't have to do, you don't have to do this one right here. There you go. So I'm giving you this one, you can write skip on, okay? Then right here, you're going to decide which one these are. Is it going to be greater than, less than, or equal to for these two? All right, some more conversion challenge here. You're going to do some more conversions and you're going to look at the ladder method and use the ladder method. By now, you should be quite capable of doing this with me in class and on your own. Okay, so right here is what we have for writing meters, liters, and grams, and you are going to practice taking and converting these. So you have millimeters to centimeters. So if you have millimeters to centimeters, this is what you're going to look at, okay? So 1 millimeter to 1 centimeter, you have dot 1 cm, okay? So you'll write your expression the correct way. Okay, so you're going to write it in the correct expression way. So if this was 3 millimeters, it would be dot blank centimeters. Okay, and that is it for our conversion practice and metric mania for this week. Good job, guys. If you have any questions or if you think I went too fast for this and you don't quite understand it, please reach out to me and let me know.